Hey folks, welcome back to Failure Retirement. So over the weekend, Mrs. Failure and I took the opportunity to walk through the local flea market, which was good since I had a new collar and everything. I wasn't too concerned. So we walked through there and found some stuff. If you see this big black tub, this was our second pass through. Missed this on the first pass. We were literally just walking through the middle of it to get back to our car. And I haven't pulled anything out of here. So we'll see how this goes. I could tell just by looking at the box. The guy gave me the price. He basically gave me the price for maybe one piece, one of the maybe less expensive pieces. And so I just asked him if the tub came with it or if he had a bag for me to carry it to the car. And he said, "You can have the tub, but I don't have a lid for it." And I said, "I just want to get it to the car." So what caught my eye on the second pass, so I have seen this little dump car was kind of sitting on top of something else, and somebody must have blocked my view or something when I walked past it the first time. So pretty nice. What this is, I already have at least one of these, honestly. This is actually a pre-war little dump car that actually wasn't released until right immediately after the war. Or maybe, splitting hairs here, but definitely a pre-war design, but has the post-war couplers and post-war trucks. So a lot of these were sold in 46, immediately after the war, maybe even Christmas of 45 probably. Lionel, as they were tooling back up to make trains, used a lot of pre-war stuff to get rolling again. So that's what you have here. And I really like that. I really like that 1946 stuff because it has a unique flavor like that. It has a lot of pre-war touches to it. In Lionel, they're all steel cars. Smith Miller trucks are kind of the same way. Smith Miller wasn't in business prior to World War II, but the 1946 trucks have kind of a uniqueness to them that they were pretty rapidly improved after that. So once I realized there was more in the tub, this is the next thing that caught my eye. And I already have a couple of these. You've seen them in my other videos. All steel little caboose, essentially a pre-war type caboose, but again has post-war trucks and couplers. So, and this one is in pretty nice shape. So, these I commonly give $10 or something for these. So I got most of my value on this box right here. Definitely between those first two. So the next thing I saw on the top of the box was this nice little crane. Get it up here where you can see it. Pretty good condition. And I think I've got one of these. I'm not sure, honestly, if it's in this good a condition. I haven't looked yet. This is all just stuff I could see. And there's not a ton of stuff in this box. But anyway, pretty good condition. Little crane. These are always nice to have. So there was that. Next thing I spotted in here, and again, this is the first time this has been out of the box. This one's pretty rough. Little tank car. These are super common. Guys already got quite a few of them. But the stickers on this one are pretty well gone. The railing on this side is jacked up. And we got a broken step over here. This one's amongst your rougher cars, but I'm not so proud as I probably wouldn't go ahead and display this because real railroad cars, stuff happens to them along the way. So super common car, no big deal. So again, same here. Have a little black gondola car, plastic. This is a post-war. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say late 40s, early 50s gondola. Easy to find, no big deal. That's maybe a $5 car, maybe, I don't know. The other thing, failure spotted, was a little work caboose. Right out the gates, missing the exhaust pipe or smokestack, chimney, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, though, it's really in pretty good shape. It's got some scratches and play wear on it. You can see a little bit here and there. Hopefully the camera picks it up, but it's still got the brake wheel. Like, a guy could do worse here, and I could probably fix that. So that's good. And then there's this baby Ruth. So what I'm seeing here is this also pretty good shape. I can see the top of it, pretty much knew what it was. But yeah, honestly, this will clean up. I'll get the dust off of it. It'll clean up and be in pretty good shape, I think. So not bad. I'll take it. A pretty common car, I think. I've been told that these brown doors are kind of hard to find for some reason. I don't understand, because I think all the baby Ruths I have the brown doors. So I don't know. You train guys tell me if I'm wrong on that. I think somebody told me a story that wasn't right. So we do have a locomotive. Let's see what it is. Okay. It's has some issues, but it's a 2025. Pretty sure I have one of these. These are pretty common steam locomotive. Again, I believe these were late 40s, early 50s. I should maybe look that up. If I find something different, I'll put a note right here in the bottom. But I believe these are late 40s, early 50s. And this one is missing the front. I think they call that the dome or something like that. It's missing that. It's missing some hand railings right here. But other than that, it's not horrible. So it has a tender, and I never remember the number on the tender. Oh, it's got a guy. So this is my first tender that has a rider. So that's kind of awesome. I really kind of like that. I want to say this is a, oh, here we go, 2466WX. So I can tell by the weight of it, it's a whistling tender. So pretty decent looking tender. Yeah, even the wiring looks okay, I think. And it's got a rider. So not really sure what dude's story is, but there he is, and he's going to stay, and I don't know. He's definitely going to end up on the shelf somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. And then, guy was honestly, probably most excited about this. So, again, first time I'm really seeing this other than from the top. But 2400 Maplewood, and it's the green version. So I have this car in the all gray version, which I think is probably the cheapest version there is. I know when I bought the all gray ones years and years ago, they were, I think, the cheapest. And these here, these green ones, I think brought more money at that time. Not that a guy really cares about that. The green just has a better look than the all gray. So there's the first one, Maplewood. There's a set of 3 of these in here. So the Chatham 2402. And again, I don't really see any serious condition issues on this. I think the dust will come off of this and then she'll be pretty well good to go. And then finally, yep, definitely last thing in the box, got the observation car for the end, the 2401 Hillside. Looks like it has a little condition issue right here on the windows. I don't know if you can see that. See, the plastic is like slid up, not fastened down properly. Got something right here on the end, something silver. I don't know if that's paint or what. But yeah, I think a guy could probably pull this car apart and get that window situation back where it belongs. And other than that, this also pretty nice car. Little wear right here, but not too bad. So honestly, I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's no big secret really. Give $15 for that at the flea market. I don't feel like I got hurt on that deal. This flea market, it's been the same place for like my whole life. And I've only ever been to it about 3 or 4 times up until last spring, I think. And Mrs. Failure and I kind of remembered it was there, and we're looking for something to do one Sunday and decided to head down there. And I think I scored a couple toys or something right out of the gate. Actually, it might have been a little longer than that the first time I went back in recent times. Might have been a year or so ago. But anyway, pretty good little flea market, honestly. So, and I haven't got the fleas yet, so that's a bonus. So anyway, there we go. Little Lionel train haul from the local flea market. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time on Affiliate Retirement.